They have no value, so all they do, lies and
Run it back,
manipulation from women. So
turbo.
take a look here.
I was already like, YouTube's on your ass. She's talking to her YouTube manager. Other people are talking to their YouTube reps. They've been tweeting at YouTube. It's like, bro, when you cross that line, of course. What YouTuber do you think is going to get away with themselves simulating fucking another YouTuber? Now, if you with the boys at home, that's one thing. Bro, this is your job.
If you're at home with the boys, that's one thing. This is your job. So what they're saying is it's okay for you to make these kind of crass jokes, okay? Crass jokes. It's okay for you to do it in private, but once you make it public, it's not okay. Yet they're taking these private text messages from my group chat, making them public, and then shaming me for these jokes. And monitoring my every single step. This little bitch ass is probably watching me right now. Because you know why? I'm the highlight of his life. Without me, that guy would not even have a drop of the taste of success that was pulled out from under him due to his own ignorance, stupidity, and low IQ. This guy did the ultimate sin, the sin of betrayal. He betrayed my love, my fucking support. This loser had nobody in his life and was gonna go home and fucking eat cold chicken on his fucking birthday. And I took him out to one of the nicest restaurants in Tokyo and we had a $600 dinner with him. So you betray me like that. You betray my love. You betray my kindness. You betray my fucking hospitality. You meet my loved ones. And you betray me. I assure you, hell is coming for you. I do not tolerate fucking disloyal, bottom-feeding worms in my life. I am the best friend in the world to have, and I am the absolute worst enemy. And I am not like you. I am not a liar. I am not a manipulator. I don't need to fucking hide behind screens and lies and manipulation, which we're going to cover in the next chapter. Okay. But first, we're going to debunk the welfare boys. Okay. So let's take a look here at everything that they have. This is what they're saying. Mr. Endure hates or enjoys hitting women. Okay. Let's play it.
After the last video, I just got people sending me everything. What did you say?
I punched a Latina bitch in the face at Rakon. What's Rakon?
It's a club in Japan. He lives over there. He was talking shit to some guy. I guess people just linking the group chats. He was talking shit to some guy, and the guy said to him,
and there's it there. I've never been arrested for glassing a bitch. Okay. So, first of all, I've never been arrested in Japan at all. Okay. There's no arrest made of me at all. Secondly, there are two allegations in here, two separate ones. Okay. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay.
After the last video, I just got people sending me everything. What did you say?
I punched.
Okay. So, Rakon is a closed nightclub in Tokyo, Japan. All right. Rakon is where you go. Rakon is located in Roppongi. Roppongi is the nightclub district of Tokyo, Japan. All right. And at this time, I'm friends with the a person who owns a really known nightclub here in Tokyo. And so I go to this nightclub, and this is when I was still going to clubs and stuff. And keep in mind, these messages here are from 2021. 2021. It is now 2023, and the leaker is still obsessed with me and trying his damnedest to fucking tear me down. Okay? Hilarious. Hilarious. All right? So, the nightclubs close at 5 a.m. And then after the nightclubs are closed, We go to the after club, which is Rakan. Rakan is now closed. All right. One night at Rakan, a gigantic fight broke out. Okay, and 3 or 4 people were hitting me in this like hallway that's like leading to the bathrooms. Okay, Rakan is like, dude, after hours, fucking, it's like Mos Eisley in Star Wars. The drug dealers go there, fucking Nigerian scammers go there. If you guys know about Roppongi and you live in Roppongi, you know like Nigerian scammers are everywhere. All right. Yakuza go there. All these people go there. A gigantic fight broke out one night, and I was in the corner, and I got punched in the face by a fucking a Kenyan guy. I got punched in the face by a Brazilian dude, and actually, this chick right here is not Latina. She's actually Brazilian. Okay, and so people were hitting me, and I was just swinging back, and I punched the fucking Kenyan guy in the face. I punched the fucking Brazilian guy in the face, and I punched this random fucking bitch in the face who was attacking me. All right. 3 people were attacking me, and after this happened, I went to the fucking police, and they fucking didn't do anything. All right, and I wrote here jokingly, punch the bitch in the face because it was act of self-defense. I didn't fucking go to jail. I didn't get arrested. Okay, I was acting 100% within my legal rights to defend myself, and I'm sorry if you're gonna sit there and fucking try to criticize me when I'm getting fucking jumped by multiple people, and you're gonna say I'm a bad person, and then you're gonna take my fucking text message and take it out of context, all right, and spin this and try to make me look like I'm some fucking bad person, like just going out. Like, this is what they're trying to say. And this guy, and you're gonna see who this guy is in the next chapter, okay? First of all, this guy wasn't even there, okay? Second of all, I was acting in self-defense. All right? If you guys are the ones out there that are just fucking gonna stand there and get punched in the face and be like, I'm a pacifist, okay, cool, that's you. But man or woman, if you attack me, you attack my loved ones, I will defend myself. Period. Maybe you at home, take it in the fucking face, take it in the ass, wherever the fuck you are, I'm not a taker. All right, I'm not gonna sit there and tolerate this shit. Again, completely out of fucking context. All right, completely out of context. But of course, that's what these guys do. They're making it seem like I'm just looking around like, oh, time to knock a bitch out. Like, what the fuck? It's time to. It's like I'm just like, okay, time to just hit the streets and go beat some women. Where my red pill woman beaters
Hit the
at?
coin.
Okay.
Hit the coin.
All right.
Hit the coin.
Here's another thing too. I didn't have to tell you that. I didn't have to tell you the fucking truth. Okay.
Hit the coin.
But I am a man of integrity. All right. The only lie there is that I said Latina. She's not Latina. She's half Brazilian, half Japanese. And if you want to throw some spice on it, she's a fucking prostitute too. She's a locally known sex worker. How do I know? Because the leaker tried to fuck her. I could pull up her profile on Seeking Arrangement, but I'm not going to do that. I'm beyond those things. Okay? I'm beyond that. Okay? So, we're good. That's allegation number 1.
A Latina bitch in the face at Rakan. What's Rakan?
It's a club in Japan. He lives on
Which is now closed, by the way.
with.
What's funny too, because Rakan, I'll just tell you something. So, what's so funny about Rakan, right? It was such a fucking shithole. There was always some kind of drama going down there. It was open from they opened from like midnight until like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., right? It just is degenerate times. What's so funny is like there was always fights. There's always some kind of shit going down there. And then they actually put a fight gym there now. The name of the gym is Candy Gym in Roppongi. It's actually where if you watch my last commercial where I was doing the boxing training and MMA training, it was filmed where Rakan used to be. So pretty funny, right? So here's go. Let's continue here.
He was talking shit to some guy. I guess people just linking the group chats. He was talking shit to some guy, and the guy said to him, "Well, at least I've never been arrested for glassing a bitch." And he's like, "Yo, why are you so sensitive? Are you gonna leave next?" So that's the MLD saying, like, "Why are you so sensitive? Why are you bringing that up?" And the guy says, "I'm not sensitive, just giving back some." And then MLD says, "You act like that's the last bitch I'll smite on this planet."
And that was me making a joke about the fucking chick that I got in the altercation with at fucking Rakan when I was punching everybody. And I wrote, "Yeah, you act like this is the last bitch I was smiting on this planet," because it stands true. If you fucking man or woman, if you swing on me, I assure you, I am going to defend myself. And if you want to find out, come on down. Come on down. Be the next contestant on Fuck Around and Find Out.
Well, do you,
Oh my God, the atrocity. Oh my God. Oh, we would never do those kind of things. God, hilarious, bro.
you think you have healthy habits?
And again, I didn't fucking have to come out and I didn't have to come out and say that. Okay? I didn't have to come out and say it. But I am a man of integrity. I am an honorable individual. Okay? And these pieces of shit that are trying to expose me, you're gonna love the next chapter, guys. Believe me.
Yeah.
I think it's very bizarre that someone accuses or says that you bottled a woman in the face and you're
Bottled a woman in the face. Keep in mind with that, okay? Remember, Abba is just a low IQ black guy. He doesn't fucking get shit. He doesn't look into shit. He's just a fucking dumb welfare fucking idiot. And
Damn.
bottling a woman. Okay, let's
He
continue.
going in, my
The
boy.
response is that didn't happen. Your response is, are you being sensitive right now? Why are you bringing this up? Then it makes me really think you did do that shit. Also, how would you kill this for being so disgusting?
And so here is the context. Me. Also, how would you kill this bitch for being so disgusting? Personally, I think a good old-fashioned bludgeoning is the way to go. Big old monkey wrench head. Because there's this fucking big old fat ugly white girl on Bumble. And I'm sorry, if you're fat and you're not doing anything about it to make yourself better, to lose weight, I think you're disgusting. Okay? I think that's disgusting. I think it's an inconvenience on the medical system. It's an inconvenience on society. Okay, I think it's an inconvenience to the people around you. All right, and obesity is the largest fucking crisis we have right now in America. People die, dude. 1,400 people die every single day from obesity and obesity-related deaths. Americans are so fat. The number one thing that kills animals and pets in America is obesity. Americans are so fucking fat that they're overfeeding their cats and dogs and that they're fucking dying. Okay? So, yeah, I stand by that. Don't be fat. And a lot of people are trying to have this like gotcha moment about me having liposuction when I publicly talk about it. If you go to my channel, it says there's a video that says like addressing the liposuction thing. Tristan Tate was the first one to leak this original video that I sent out to somebody. And somebody in my inner circle sent it to Tristan Tate to try to get like a gotcha moment against me. But as you see, like I filmed an entire fucking documentary. It's not like I was gonna hide this. I literally hired a guy that went to film school and we edited and made this documentary. I've been sitting on it, but then again, the video that was just released was also leaked by the leaker. And so guess what happens? Now this fucking guy thinks he's got me in a gotcha moment. And I'll just be very honest, okay? I know a lot of people saying you're friends with Myron Gaines and so you should do this and whatever. Okay, I'll just say this. I would rather take the shame that you people are trying to give me for getting liposuction over the shame of being fat any single day of the week. Okay, you can sit there, you can call me this, you can call me that, you can say whatever you fucking want to say. I would rather take all of those negative comments than to look at my fat, disgusting belly in the fucking mirror and have to deal with that shame. That's how much I am anti being fat. Okay? And again, you want to make fun of me for doing it? Cool. But you can't call me fat.
Personally,
And again, this is locker room talk. This is boys talk. And again, all this does is when I kick this guy out of my life, right? And now he's leaking this shit. All this really does is confirm to me that I did the right thing. Confirm to me that this guy is the piece of shit that I thought he was. confirmed to me that this guy's a fucking feminine, manipulative loser. Okay? All that did was let me know that I did the right thing.
I think a good old fashioned bludgeoning is the way to go. Big old monkey wrench to the head.
That's fucking hilarious? Is that not hilarious? I think my dark humor is hilarious. I have a very dark humor. Okay.
And then he posts her picture.
Do you guys have dark? If you like dark humor, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't like dark humor, put a 2 in the chat. I'm a big fan of dark humor. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's why it's humor. Everybody's so fucking sensitive and big crybabies these days, and it's just it's asinine, bro. It's absolutely asinine. I'm a huge fan of dark humor. All right, I personally think that joke is hilarious, but of course, these two idiots trying to act like they have some kind of moral high ground over me are like, oh, can't believe he said that. Okay. And dark humor is actually a sign of high IQ.
in the group chat.
I don't want a traumatized woman in my life.
Oh, sensationalism. Oh my God. Look at this editing. I don't want to try. Oh my God. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Time to beat Aya. I'm gonna beat Aya for not being pretty enough.
Okay. So this is what really fucking pissed me off because everybody knows Aya is Miss MLD, my ex-girlfriend that I talk very highly of on so many streams. And I just spent time with her this weekend.
Shut up and take my money.
I dropped my dog off for her to be with Aya for the summer. Her name was supposed to be a secret, and I did everything in my power to keep her off social media. But this traitorous, betraying rat fuck, this scumbag of a low-life human, and I'm going to show you how much of a low-life he is here in a second, doxed her fucking name. And this girl baked him a fucking cake for an occasion. She made him a fucking cake. She made him a no-bake cream cheese Oreo cake. And he fucking does this shit. Scumbag. Scum of the fucking earth. Bottom feeder. Bottom feeding scumbag piece of shit to dox her name like this. But it's okay. Justice is coming. But again, I just want to reiterate this. I have nothing to hide. Okay? This is a joke. Okay? You guys saw a couple weeks ago, I told my mom I was going to beat her if the food didn't taste good. I told her on stream. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. You think a woman would stay in a 5-year relationship with me if I was beating her? Okay? Are you fucking kidding me? No.
Have to beat Aya for letting this happen.
And I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman.
I will gladly.
False moral outrage. And here they didn't edit out. So this guy Edine this is how I know it was from the group chat. And I know exactly who the leaker was. It's not this guy Edine. They should have edited his name out. And then here I say I think we need to do a Halloween meetup to celebration of his market because this was in October 2021 of the gigantic crypto push upwards. And I was the leader of this group. I was facilitating all the meetings. I put all the fucking shit together. I had parties in my house. I had Aya cook for all of us, including this fucking dirtbag. Okay? And here, jokingly, I said, I will glass a bitch with a champagne bottle for the honor of the group. Obviously a fucking joke. Okay? So many people have seen this group chat like, yo, dude, I want to join your group chat. This shit seems fucking hilarious. Okay? So, there's that.
With a champagne bottle for the honor of the group. If this happens, I'll have so much fun.
Yeah. And here, if this happens, I'll have so much money, I'm gonna glass like 17 bitches. King Dre's announcement says, who is the person who leaked and doxed her? Stay tuned for the next chapter. You're about to find out.
I got money. I'm gonna glass like 17 inches. Now, mind you, everything here.
Then here it says, they have a punching bag there. And if you take a look here at this name here, if you take a look, it says E D E R I C O. I don't know why they put this. They have a punching bag there. I don't know why they put this editing is like, again, low IQ and welfare status like these two. I don't like you just outed yourself big time here.
I've been sent screen recordings for.
I said, no, you could punch me. Okay. I got diamond hands. Be careful. I'll just punch some bitch in the face and prep for 2021 clubs. This is a message from 2020. Okay. Again, joking.
So none of it is like edited photo. So this is him.
So this is the girl that was involved in the altercation at the club, Rakan. All right. And if you take a look at the date here, pay attention. This date, November 12th, is going to be really important. This is November 12th of 2022. And this is them trying to have a gotcha moment against me. Okay. And he says, hey, sorry, I can't see his top. Says, hey, this guy attacked an innocent girl in Roppongi, the nightclub district, and the police found him. I heard he did something to you. Is this true? Yes, true. Keep in mind what she says here. What him make for the girl? She's broken English, okay? What she's trying to say, right? What him make for the girl? Why did he hit the girl? Okay, that's important. His name is Jonathan Hogwood. His Instagram, Hot Dude Life. You should also tell police because he's dangerous to women. Again, this little rat fuck is snitching because that's what he does, right? And keep in mind, I have copies of the group chat that I could release on the YouTube, but it's criminal to do that in Japan. And this guy has been openly talking about killing feminists, killing women, raping women. He is equally as guilty at trying to fucking put all this shit out there, but he's pretending to be some moral high ground person, some moral fucking arbiter of truth, some superior guy, and he's equally guilty, if not more. The reason I threw him out of the group is because in the group we had a bunch of multimillionaires in there, and he was constantly talking about he wants to kill liberals, he wants to kill feminists, and he was just spreading his toxicity everywhere. And I had to get to the point. I was just like, dude, sorry, you got to go. And then he went feral. So, again, here he goes.
Contacting somebody else about the incident in Japan. He goes, you can see the video as he's scrolling. He says, hey, sorry to bother you about this. This guy attacked an innocent girl in Roppongi, and the police found him. I heard he did something to you. Is that true? And the woman in question, who's Japanese, she goes, yes.
She's not Japanese. She's half Brazilian, half Japanese. Actually, Abba, you fucking low IQ moron.
True. What him make for the girl? Which I think is her broken English. Yeah, I know he's a real scumbag. Is it true that
And again, she says, ... She replying to that, right, is because I don't want to confuse, but him is crazy. Again, she doesn't want to get confused because you know why? Because she fucking knows. She hit me first, and she attacked me with a group of people. Okay?
he punched you in your face? And she says, yes. What happened
Yes, I know he's a real scumbag. Is it true that he punched you in the face?
with the other girl?
She's clearly disinterested. She's replying 4 hours later.
And he says, are you sure it's definitely this guy? To which she replies, yes. And so, a couple.
Of course, you got to cut it off. So I'll read the rest. It was definitely a guy. He grabbed a girl, and when she shoved him away, and he threw a glass in her face and cutting her forehead. Cool, got it.
This guy.
All right, and
to
then
which
here
she replies, yes.
And it's a shame you didn't tell the police because he's a snitch. You could have gotten money from him. He should be punished. And then they cut it off.
And so, a couple.
And then so here, Abba go ahead and doubles down on more lies and more lies and more lies. So here's what he says.
Other people from Japan contacted me and said that this guy was charged for bottling a woman in the face after she rejected him at a club.
This guy was charged with bottling a woman in the face after she rejected me at the club. I'm sorry, I just have to do this.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Gets worse.
This went to court. He settled out of court. The woman has a scar across her face. She did.
This went to court. So this went to court, and then he settled out of court. If anybody knows how the legal system works, you do one or the other. You don't go to court and then settle out of court. And then if I were to settle out of court, then I wouldn't be charged with glassing a woman over the face. No consistency in their message, but of course, they don't give a shit. These low IQ, welfare idiots do no research. They have no access to the facts. And all they could do is sit around and be gossip girls.
Didn't want to come forward and bring this up, nor does she want to be involved because she's been traumatized by the experience since.
And
So now they're saying she didn't want to come forward because she's been traumatized by the event. So nobody knows about this. He doesn't know who this girl is. There's no pictures of this. This didn't happen. This is completely bullshit. Okay? And let me tell you how I know these guys are idiots, right?
no.
And people send me messages to people that know her and people know the incident.
Nobody knows her. Nobody knows the incident. None of that shit is true whatsoever. Okay? This guy is a fucking lying snake. How do I know? Okay? Dude. First of all, in Japan, you cannot access anybody's arrest records at all. It's all totally illegal to do that.
Take my money.
You can't access these fucking records. Okay? And if I had a record, but I settled out of court, which one is it? No consistency. So, take a look here. All right? Now, looking at the conviction rate of criminals in Japan, take a look here at what. Just go home and type it at your home and right now. Japan has a 99.9% conviction rate in their criminal justice system. It's to the extent that the crime is sometimes not even committed by the person, but the system is so strong that they will put innocent people in jail. This happens all the fucking time. Okay? So, in addition to that, okay, I went and spoke to my lawyer on this. All right? So, bashing okay, read what it says here. In Japan, prosecutors won't pursue a case they're not sure they can win. The certainty results in 99% conviction rate. Okay, so if this shit of me taking a glass bottle and bottling a woman and scarring her, dude, that is more than enough evidence to put me in jail. So the crime would be known as inflicting bodily injury, and it's Article 204 of the Japanese Penal Code system, right? Which is punishable with prison time up to 15 years, okay? Now, this severe of a crime would be absolutely pursued in Japanese court. Because, first of all, guys, Japan is 97.9% ethnic Japanese. And that remainder, 1% there, is fucking Chinese on top of that. So now you have 99%. And then less than 1% or 1%-ish of the population here in Japan is white, Brazilian, fucking Middle Eastern, Indian. That's the rest of it. So they would easily be able to fucking apprehend me. They would easily be able to fucking take me to trial and easily fucking prison time of up to 15 fucking years. And prosecutors with this severe of a crime, bashing. First of all, do you understand how much force I would have to fucking hit a woman with a fucking champagne bottle to break it over her face? The bitch would be dead. I mean, a champagne bottle is not like a thin fucking bottle. It's a thick bottle. Prosecutors would push, as my lawyer said, prosecutors push for penalizing a crime this severe, and you cannot settle this case. In addition to that, guess what? Guys, it would be all over the news. Anytime a foreigner does any kind of crime. One time an American crashed his car and ran away. It was all over the fucking news. Okay? Anytime a foreigner commits crime, the Japanese news is like, see, this is why foreigners don't belong in Japan. Look at this shit. Okay? This would be everywhere. A Vietnamese dude was like caught with like meth like a couple months ago. Dude, was all over the fucking news. Anytime, because you know why? There's virtually no crime in Japan. So the news agencies are frothing at the fucking mouth to get some fucking hot take on this. So all this shit that they're saying is fucking obviously factually incorrect. But of course, that's Abba and Preach for you. Okay? That's Abba and Preach. They have a history of looking bad. They have a history of looking stupid. And this shit is a total fucking lie. I did not take a fucking champagne bottle and like. Do you see my brown skin in my beard? Just the beard is important because almost nobody in Japan has beards. Like it's like just they don't do beards here. And beards are like at most companies you're not allowed to have a beard. You have to have a fucking clean shaven face. And the rules are strict for the women too. Women can't fucking paint their nails. They can't have dyed hair in very traditional companies. So a brown skinned bearded man were to bottle a fucking Japanese woman and maim her face, and that you tell me they couldn't fucking catch me? Again, bullshit. So, there's that. Factually incorrect. Once again, let's go to the super chats. Catch up. Shout out to Dan Sparks. Wow, look at that one. You give it a big one. Thank you. Some love for my man, John and Happy Chan. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Uncle Luke, MLD did not mean wife should endure a choke slam by the Undertaker in the middle of the ring. LOL, JK, show support. Keep doing your thing. Apple and Screech, we have receipts, anecdotal, hearsay stories, and not receipts. Yeah, exactly. No, you're gonna see the leakers here in a second. Too much blood goes to their fat cells, not their brain. Exactly. Nicholas Michetti, $6. Melina is going to take Destiny for all his money like she's been planning. Anyone sees different is blind. Uncle Luke, 1980s, $5 super chat. Can you get a copy of the police report for the club incident? No. No, I can't. There was no police report. There's no fucking police report. It was a bar fight. Chris F, $5 super chat. Treachery cannot be tolerated. The traitor must be smoked out, strung out, and made an example of less. No, you'll see. You're gonna see exactly what's happening to this guy. $2 super chat. Probably the same guy who stole your watch. Well, not Mormon anymore. $5 super chat. Your dark humor is on par with ex-military guys I work with in plumbing. We all know it's jokes. Pag and Screech weren't beat enough growing up. Oh God. All right. Now let's go to the next chapter. Chapter 5. I'm gonna enjoy this part personally because I love cutting the heads off of rats. Chapter 5. Who leaked the text messages? All right. So this all started because of a guy named Mac the Day Gamer. Mac is a guy who's a disgruntled former employee and friend of mine who was a loser in every sense of the word when I met him. But much like a stray dog, I took pity on him because I'm a kind, compassionate, and benevolent leader and try to help him rise above his circumstances. But some people just can't be helped, right? And right now he's in a pretty dark place because I kicked him out of our Tokyo Inner Circle for being, quite frankly, a fucking low IQ, embarrassing moron. And he recently lost all of his money in a cryptocurrency. Okay, and you does anybody want to guess which cryptocurrency he invested in? Okay, this is him. This is one of his text messages right here. Okay, this is just gonna set the tone of this. So he says here, happy St. Patrick's Day, motherfuckers. Put all my crypto gains into it. Now I'm wrecked. Pleb life. Wrong chat if you saw. Tom, and then he just says something like that. So he invested all of his money into Hex. He invested all of his money into Hex, and he lost it all. Because of me, and at the time Charlie was with us too. He fucking invested all his money into Hex, and he lost it all. His bag got up to like 300,000, but his own low IQ idiocy made him hold on to the bag, and fucking he lost it all, completely and totally wrecked. So that is why he's so upset in the fucking that's why he's so upset. And it's an addition to thing. So on July 29th, 2022, keep in mind, I had thrown this guy, Mac the Day Gamer, out of my life in Q3 of 2021 because he was just acting a damn fool. And nobody likes this guy. He's been kicked out. If you guys remember Mateo from Attraction Japan, right? Mateo from Attraction Japan also runs a chat group. Mac was kicked out of there for being a fool. Mac has virtually no friends in Tokyo. Nobody likes him. My internal group shuns him. The only reason he was part of the group is because of me. And this guy is just a joke of a man. So this all started with a video he posted because he was drunk off of his fucking ass. And he posted this video on Instagram at 6 o'clock in the morning after drinking all night. And this is what he had to say. This is him right here. Okay. You rat back-stabbing bastard saying I backed away from a spar. Tried to bully me, you're cunt. Big lad, 10, 15 kilograms heavier than me and on steroids. Keep in mind right here what he says. I'll bare knuckle fight you and we will film it to see who the coward is. Now, guys, keep in mind you're about to see some top level athleticism and fucking sparring abilities here. Just be careful, okay? Take a look at this.
The chosen one. The chosen one. The chosen one.
Oh my god, let's play that one more time. Let's just play that one more time. Okay, I'm just gonna play that for this is the guy. Here he is.
Here we go. The chosen one. The chosen one.
Okay. So that's what started this whole thing. Okay, he put this out. So I replied later on Instagram. I just was posted a troll. I replied in about October or so, and I just saw this guy, and I was just laughing. So that happened end of July. So July was August, September. He had been posting nonstop saying, I'm gonna beat MLD's ass. I'm gonna fuck MLD up. If I catch this guy, I'm gonna whoop his ass. So I made a little bit of a reply against this guy. And I casually posted an Instagram story about this guy. And these 15 seconds of me talking here, or 36 seconds of me talking here, shocked his entire world. And of course, me being the highlight of his life, couldn't let it go. Take a look here.
Somebody sent me something from fucking the Irish guy that I threw out in my life because he's a bum. You know, can't have no bums in my life, bro. I'm in the top 1%, beyond top 1%. You think I'm just gonna associate with losers? But I'll put this out there, okay? Mac, I will gladly kick your fucking ass any day of the week, okay? And I bet you my Rolex for your Rolex, okay? I would love to take what I basically made and you just name the time, you name the place, we'll live stream it, I'll whoop your ass, and then the whole world will continue to laugh at you because you're a fucking joke.
So, complete fucking joke of a man. I put that out, and of course, what has happened? I put that out as a joke. I have been blocked everywhere. I have completely blocked everywhere. And what does he do? Well, so here's his. I'll show you a segment of his reply. There's a meaning behind all this, so stay tuned with me. Okay, so that's my face. He put a clown thing on it as a reply to me, but you'll see.
Okay, so this is a response video to a call out by John from Modern Life Dating, the supreme leader, the alpha male, the dickhead, the top 1% dickhead, all right? So this guy has been lying about me on his live streams. The only reason I'm mentioning this guy is because he's lying about me on his live streams. I wouldn't be mentioning him. I wouldn't be calling him out, but he's the one that started it, so he's basically been saying that I was afraid to fight him. I was a coward to fight him, which is a barefaced lie, and he knows it. This man.
It's a bare-faced lie, and he knows that. Let's rewind that one more time, guys. Just take a real quick thing.
He's basically been saying that I was afraid to fight him. I was a coward to fight him, which is a bare-faced lie, and he knows it. This man, I swear on my life, this man never once, this dickhead, never once challenged me to a fight.
Interesting. Okay. So this was a couple days after it. If you take a look here, October 28th, 2022. So I put out that that Instagram video that you saw previously on October 26th. And of course he jumped right on it because it's the highlight of his fucking life. This absolute loser. And so
it's the highlight.
That was said. And then what ended up happening was quite funny. Mac has a history of getting in trouble. If you ever read the book 48 Laws of Power, right? The book says avoid the unhappy and unlucky. And that's what Mac is. Mac is an unhappy, unlucky loser of a man. And you have to avoid people like that. They are truly a cancer to this earth. Okay? And you have to get away from these people. You absolutely have to run away from these people. Okay? So, what ended up happening is outside of my information sphere, I scroll and I like to check Japanese Twitter a lot because Japanese Twitter is fucking hilarious. And so he turns out
we pay.
Oh my god. Turns out he was going viral on Japanese Twitter. Why was he going viral? Again, remember how I tell you about all these people? They always accuse you of the shit they're doing. He went viral because he was caught simping for some random girl and assaulting a Japanese man on camera. He pushed this Japanese guy, and he was going on camera. And again, all this drama that was following him, all this negativity, all it really did was reaffirm to me that kicking this loser out of my life was 100% the right thing to do. Take a look at the video we have here. There he is, committing a crime, assaulting a Japanese citizen.
He shelled the shit out of me.
My favorite part is his little husband right here, who like gently pulls on his arm. Come on, honey, let's go home. Let's go home, honey. Come home. And they're saying like the police are coming. What the fuck are you doing? I'll play it one more time so you can see the push. There he is committing a crime and pushing that person. Okay, so in addition to all of this, he has been. So I made a reply to that, and I was just like, dude, this guy is such a fucking jerk. This guy's such a joke. He's a fucking hilarious joke of a person, right? So, viewers at home, I'm gonna challenge you to do something right now. Okay, I'm gonna put this link in the chat. I want you to show you something. So, I put a link in the chat right there. Check it out. Sorry, this side. And what we're gonna show you right now is this is a video. This is a video he put out again, saying responding to the lies and slander of modern life dating. Because I just took like a quick second of my video, and I talked about how he was involved in this situation with a girl, and he did a whole 40-something long breakdown here, okay? And then in addition to that, after doing this fucking breakdown, he challenges me to a fight. So now I accepted the fight. I said, sure, I'll gladly beat your ass. This was in November. He's like, I need 6 months to train, whatever. Bro, I will wake up out of a drunken
man asked
slumber
for
and
half
put
a
you
year.
to fucking bed. I need fucking 3
I got
minutes.
beef. Let me
of
train
you
for
walking
half
the
a
cage with
year.
me,
We
and it's
say
over.
what?
We're going to get to why this is important here in a second.
You gonna
But
do what?
again,
Who
lies
had
and
that
manipulation.
reliable
Take a look here.
source?
You guys at home, 6 months ago, you could see here on my end, I said, I accept and I will gladly kick your ass on April 30th, you gigantic pussy. Now, why would this have no likes, no comments, no replies when everything else has likes, comments, and replies? Why would that be? I'll tell you why. Because he hid my comments from showing up. He hid this comment after he's seen it. Can you guys at home see this? Tell me at home if you can see this. I put the link right here. Tell me at home, if you go to the comment section, can you see my comment? Okay, Nate Dogg right here says he hid the comment. Okay? Where is the fucking comment? Okay? Where is it? So, and you can tell here, a dishonest scumbag. That's how he always uses the word scumbag when he's talking about me. That's how I know he leaked the message, and that's how I know that stuff from the group chat. But I have more evidence as well that he leaked to the to Alba and Preach. Okay, because this guy is a deranged psychopath. Now, keep in mind, remember this? This was live streamed on November 20th. And remember earlier when I told you, remember the date on the fucking Alba and Preach video? Right? I said, remember, the leaked messages had a timestamp on them, which had a November 12th timestamp on it, right? Right here. So you can see, it says November 12th and November 13th. Because the event of him pushing that girl, I talked about, I believe it was like November 9th. And see right here, look, he has been planning this revenge for the longest time. See here, November 12th. So he's been sitting on this and waiting for the right moment to strike because he's a fucking bottom-feeding loser. All right? So why is that important? I'm going to go into that in a second here. Okay? So in addition to all this, he tells the whole world he's going to fight me, and then he tries to hide the fact that I agreed to it. And so I noticed this, and I kind of just set it aside. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's a loser. I have no time for this fucking guy. And I really just don't even want to deal with this low-level peasant fucking English teacher. Okay? Like, I understand you hate your life because you make fucking $28,000 a year. I understand that. But your misery is not my fucking problem. Right? So, but you have to understand, when somebody's like crazy, has nothing to lose, they fucking just won't let go. They'll keep it going. So I'll show you a series of things that happened here And I'll show you exactly the truth with timestamps on it. So, again, this is the whole reason this whole thing happened. This all happened because of fucking a guy who is just, quite frankly, insane. Mac the Day Gamer on his thing, his day one, keep shooting up those steroids. You're still an unfit shithead that thinks he's a tough guy. You're a fucking rat. I don't even consider myself a fighter. I'm not a fighter. And I'm knocking your fat ass out if you step in the boxing ring with me. And then he put here, the only thing he could finish in 3 minutes is a triple cheeseburger. He can't even spell the word triple. Treble. He can't even spell the word that fucking word correctly. Okay? Next. The irony of this ugly pig fuck calling anyone homosexual. This is a private photo I've taken of my recovery, and I'd showed it to him at the time. Now he's really crossing out the line by posting my fucking literal naked photo on the internet. And it's already out there, so it is what it is. I got nothing to hide, right? But the point is, this is a betrayal of former friendship. This is a fucking traitorous rat fucking scum. All right?
Traitorous.
And then he continues. Sneako's editing team, at the end of Sneako's video on Rumble, they posted at the end of the round where I was completely gassed and Sneeko was hitting me with some jabs, and I was just done with the round. He put bitch ass in here, and then he says, this fat fuck saying he would finish me in 3 minutes. The only thing this fucking slimy rat fuck is finishing in 3 minutes is a treble cheeseburger. It's supposed to be triple cheeseburger. I don't even consider myself a boxer or fighter, and I'm sure I'll put this fat fuck on the canvas. Great. So, and another thing he says is right here. He says, I've never been so sure that I would brutally knock this juiced up fat piece of shit out if he ever stepped with me into the boxing ring. Okay, continuing. And keep in mind, he's been talking shit on multiple platforms for months, and just talking shit, posting my fucking naked photo, talking shit, calling me, slandering me, trying his damnedest to fucking make me look bad. All right. So, that's been happening for the longest time. All right. So, you fuck around, you find out.
Fuck around.
I saw him in the streets of Japan.
Shut up and take my money.
And
What happened?
he and I had a little bit of an altercation. I saw him and I pushed him. Okay? So Abba and Preach, this says that I'm currently being charged for assault right now. That's what they're talking about. Because I saw Mac in the street, I pushed him to the ground, and I said, say something now, motherfucker. Do something now. You're talking all that shit month after month after month after fucking month. You say you're gonna knock me out. You're saying you're gonna kick my ass. You're saying you're gonna beat my fucking ass. I even DM'd him, okay? I DM'd him, and I was like, let's do this. You wanna fucking do this? You wanna run your mouth? You wanna post my naked photo online? Cool. Let's fucking roll back, bro. Let's run it back. So here's the text message. He says, and then he says, I'm knocking you out, you rat fuck. You dare step to me outside the ring. Just fucking try it. I'd love it. I said, okay, let's do it right now. Meet me in the park. Let's go right now. I said, keep simping for girls and going viral. That's with him in the taxi situation, pushing the Japanese guy. Then he says, April 30th, you fester-looking rat cunt. I want it official. So he was saying he wanted me to fucking take drug tests because he's accusing me of doing fucking steroids. And he's saying that he wants a judge and he wants me to pay for the gym and all this shit. I'm like, no, motherfucker. No, you're a bitch. You're sitting there crying, talking all this shit. Now you're like, well, we have to do this rules, and there has to be weight classes, and there has to be this, and there has to be that, and there has to be this. So I said, coward, already backing down within 30 seconds of sending that. I said, send me the location. I come now, man to man. Take a screenshot of this. There's no fucking alterations, nothing. Take a screenshot of this, okay? So, again, what's the theme of these people? Lies and manipulation for money, okay? So, After the altercation, here's exactly a small section of what happened. Okay? Mac posted this on his Instagram and Twitter, right? And this is what he had to say here. Tough guy assaults me from behind and then hides behind his mother. This is the guy that you look to for inner game. Words cannot describe how much of a weasel coward this bastard is. To say he crossed a red line is an understatement. So he's saying that I hid between my mother after confronting him in the street. Let's take a look at the video clip he played here.
Where's the police? Let's call the police. Let's call the police. This guy's harassing you. Get away, John.
So you see, I'm pulling my mom
Yo,
along with me.
what
I'm
are-
keeping
where
the
are you
distance between
guys?
him and my mom. I'm pulling her away, and she's stepping there, trying to step in the way.
Oh,
so
John.
what's he saying? Now let's see what his narrative.
Why would you
I
pull
am
up
so
in a
afraid of him
sketchy area to
that I'm
begin
putting
with?
my mom in between the two of us. Okay? Because I'm afraid of this guy. After he saying, I'm going to knock you out in the ring, I dare you to step to me outside of the fucking ring. I dare you to step to me outside of the streets of Japan. I'm going to fight you. He said in that earlier video, he's like, it's a bare-faced lie. I would never back down from a fight with you. Really? Well, luckily, my mom is a fucking G. And when this whole shit happened, Mac was recorded. So, what I'm about to play for you is the full 23 minutes of the entire situation. And the reason I'm going to play this to you is to triple down on the fact that these people are fucking low-life, bottom-feeding scum. And all they do is lie and manipulate for money and attention. That's what this guy did, okay? I don't know how you guys roll at home, but if someone were to be talking shit about me, and I have been saying, I'm going to fight this guy, I'm going to knock this guy out, and that person pushed me to the floor, I am not going to run to the fucking police to save me. I am not a fucking snitch. I'm not a bitch ass. But this guy, well, I'll just let the photo do the work for you. Take a look at him right there. In his natural habitat, fucking crying to the police, snitching. After talking all that shit, after talking shit, I'm gonna knock you out. Do you guys want me to put the text messages back up on here? I'm gonna knock you out. If I see you in the street, it's over. I've never been so sure that I'm gonna knock this fucking guy out. This fat steroid using this posted my naked photo on the internet. Nah, bro. This ain't Europe. I'm from America, all right? I'm from the United States of America. If you do shit like this, there's gonna be fucking consequences. Okay? And when he was there, he was with his homeboy. And look, I got hands. I know how to fucking fight. I wrestled varsity for 2 years in high school. I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a very long time. I've been doing kickboxing. I spar on the regular basis. I have very, very good full contact fighting abilities. I was ready to kick his ass, and I was ready to kick his little husband's ass that he was there with. The same guy that was with him when he got in the other altercation. Bad news follows this fucking guy. So he said, I was so afraid of him that I put my mother in between the two of us. Okay? Now, take a look here, and you at home, you be the judge. Because the first thing this little fucking pussy did, as soon as I pushed him to the ground, is pull out his phone and start recording me and crying to the public these Japanese words. Keisatsu yonde kudasai, which means somebody please call the police. Somebody please call the police. Okay? Somebody please call the police. That's what he's been begging. Okay? take a look here.
And you cunt. Look at this guy. You're going to jail. You saw that, didn't you? What are you doing to me? Stop. You follow us all you want. You're going to jail. Follow us all you want. You're going to jail. Follow us all you want. You're going to jail. What'd you do? Nothing. You're going to jail. You hit me. I didn't hit you. Did you see that?
And then he's also running around. You know what's funny? I'll say something really funny. He's saying that I punched him in the back of the head. But the detective involved in this case, his name is Detective Otani. Me and Detective Otani, he's an old school Japanese guy. He knows that Mac is a pussy too. He actually, me and my lawyer had a phone call, and we were talking about fucking Mac. And Mac, in order to sell the case, he went and cried that I posted some of the clips of this video on fucking Twitter. He cried to the police about me posting this in the video after he started the whole thing. And then he just leaks text messages to Abba and Preach completely out of context. Completely out of context. And he fucking cried to the police. And the funniest fucking thing of all, right, is he put a neck brace on. He put a neck brace on and he went to the police. But again, his lies don't match up. He's saying that I sucker punched him in the back of the head. Okay. First of all, Mac, since I know you're going to watch this because you got nothing better to do, you fucking English teaching loser. Okay. If I would have punched you in the back of the head, you'd be in a fucking coma. Secondly, when you're wearing a neck brace, it's because you got pushed and you have whiplash going backwards. You get punched in the back of the head. You don't have whiplash going forward because your chin is going to stop it. You're wearing that neck brace because I pushed you. Okay? If I had punched you, you'd be in a fucking hospital. Right? So, take a look here at the full context of that altercation. And please let me know, at any point, do you see me put my mother in between me and Mac because I'm afraid? And guys from the United States, guys who have background, you know, been from the streets and shit like I have, bro, if you want to fight, you fucking fight. Okay? He chases me down for 23 minutes. Take a look at this and watch as he gets increasingly deranged as the time goes on.
What do you do?
You're harassing me and my mom.
You hit me, you fucking cunt. You just attacked me, you prick.
You're harassing me right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just hit me. Go away. Go away. You rat ugly cunt. Get away. You assaulted me. You assaulted me.
John, just listen.
You assaulted me.
Get away from me and my mom.
You assaulted me.
Get away.
Kids that's the only thing.
Get away.
He's not the Yonde.
No, I have to report this. You my son?
Jonathan, where you going to I'm going to Valley. Let's go where the people are. John. Let's not get in any trouble.
Terrorizing my mom, talking all that shit. We could have handled this man to man, but now he's got to fucking
John, why are you putting
freak
your
my
mom
mom
in
out.
danger?
And I actually try, you'll see at later points, on 2 different instances, I try to put my mother in a taxi and get her home to safety, and he stands in front of the taxi and blocks it on 2 fucking occasions. You'll see here.
Jonathan, just leave this guy alone.
No.
You're
scared my mother.
Let's just go. Call the police. Where's the police? Let's call the police. Jonathan, let's call the police. This guy's harassing you.
Yeah. No,
Get away, John. Let's not go in this place. Let's go get police.
My mother.
Let's just go. Call the police. Where's the police? Let's call the police. Jonathan, let's call the police. This guy's harassing you.
Yeah. No,
Get away, John. Let's not go in this place. Let's go get the police.
Don't worry about
Where's
this guy.
the police?
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Get away from this guy.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail, you ugly cunt.
Yeah, that's what you got.
You ugly rat fuck.
Call police.
You ugly little
Real
fucking
man.
smarmy fuck.
Real man. Call the
Ugly
police. Huh?
smart. And you're going to jail.
Yeah.
You're going to jail now.
Keep recording him, Mom.
Assault. You're going to jail. You might as well fight me now because you're going to jail.
Go ahead.
You might as well.
Nah. Get away from my mom, bro.
The cops are coming.
Get away from my mom.
You dirty little smarmy rat.
Get away.
You smarmy little fuck.
Get away. You're a bitch. Get away. Get away. Don't touch me.
I slap him away right there. I tell him you're a bitch and you know it. Nothing happens.
Get away. Get away.
Just stay away from us, please. Get away.
You're going to jail, rat fuck. Get away from us. You're going to jail, you smart. You hit me from behind you. You silly. Who you calling a coward? You hit me from behind. You're a smart fuck. You're going to jail. Get away. Look at this shit.
This is one of my favorite parts of the video. I call him a pussy and I put my finger in his face 3 times. I'm like, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Because listen, guys, I know if someone wants to fight, you're going to fucking fight. You're talking all that shit for fucking months. This was on April 1st, okay? He had been talking shit since July. So, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Guy had been talking shit for over half a fucking year. Half a fucking year.
You're going to jail. You understand? I'm gonna prosecute you, you fucking rat. You smarmy little. You might as well do something. You rats. Get away.
I'm gonna prosecute you. I'm gonna prosecute you.
Hey, you hit me from behind, you little coward. Get away. Call the cops. He ain't fucking attacked.
Even this random Japanese lady starts saying, "Get away from them," because he's just. It's funny too, because he's in chat rooms too, saying like, "Oh, this guy's causing a scene. This guy's causing a scene." Hilarious.
Get away. He fucking attacked you. Get away. Get away. What do you mean? What do you mean get away? Get away from me, my mom. Stay away from me, guy. Get away. Get away.
Hands together. Please, someone call the police.
Go.
Get away from me, Conor McGregor.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
No,
you
Conor, I
smarmy
don't
little
want to
fuck?
fight.
I would piss on your grave.
Yeah, get away, bro.
Your son is a rat and fucking a woman abusing a rat.
What?
Get away. Get away. Your son is a rat.
No,
a rat.
mommy.
A woman abusing rat.
Get away.
You fucking glassed the girl in the face.
Get away.
You scumbag.
Get
You're
away.
going to jail. Get away.
Lies and manipulation. Whatever you can do. Whatever you can do.
Someone call the cops. Get away. Call only guy from us. Kiss up the only guy. Fucking police. Call the police. This fucking.
Jonathan, let's get away from this guy. This guy's harassing us.
You're going to jail,
Get away, bro.
Rat. I would bust your head in.
Quay.
I just casually talk shit to him the whole time
Get
too.
away from me, you silly rat.
John, let's just go. Let's
Scalloway.
Your son is a rat. He's a
You
rat.
silly Scalloway.
He's a rat. You hit me from behind, you smarmy rat.
Get away.
You smarmy rat. You're going to jail. Go on, do something.
Get away from me.
What do you mean, get away? You fucking hit me. You're from behind you. Talk to me. You're trying to sort me now. Fuck man to man. You get broke up. You dirty rat.
Jonathan, leave the guy.
You dirty little rat.
Jonathan, let's
You
go.
dirty rat.
Go. Let's
Please, that's the only thing I couldn't do. I couldn't do. You fucking rat. You fucking cruising rat.
Jonathan. Oh my gosh. Let's go. This is like ridiculous.
It's crazy, I know.
This guy.
You're a fucking dirty smarmy bitch. You fucking. Get away. You scumbag. Get away. You're going to jail. Oh, what do you mean go away? You hit me from behind. Get away. Guess that's the only thing I couldn't do. Go behind me.
Let's get away from this guy.
Get away. You're going to jail. You better get away.
Jonathan, let's go,
I know.
please.
Get away from my mom. What do you mean get away from you? Hit me from behind. Your son's a piece of shit. A garbage. Man, you hit me from behind, you rat. Get away. What are you going to do? Just keep recording me. Get away. Get away. Get away.
No.
I'm so fat.
Brendan.
Fuck, where's the police?
Someone called the popo.
Only guys from us. Someone say. Kiss if you want to come inside.
Somebody call the police. Somebody call the police.
Jonathan, let's go to taxi and get away from this guy. Let's go.
Go ahead.
See,
Get away.
He said, "This guy's a criminal. This guy's a criminal." Raphael, my husband. Call the police, my husband.
You might as well do something. Hit me from behind. You're going to jail, you rat. I'm gonna prosecute you. You're going to jail. It's over for you. Over. You get away with hitting women. You won't get away with hitting me, you rat. Come on, hit me. You might as well.
Jonathan. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Jonathan.
Go, hand me.
Jonathan.
No. Get that. No.
And so here, I'm just gonna play this. So I try to fucking get into the taxi with my mom. I try to get her in there first, right? I ran ahead to lure him away, and pull the fucking attention away from my mom. And then I put my mom in. I said okay, and I'm like trying to go and to fucking get this taxi driver doing. But this guy fucking Mac was in front of the taxi screaming and screaming and screaming and freaking out, right? And he was like, this guy like is a criminal and blah blah blah. And so we were here, and then like we cut off like there, and then we reestablished the recording because he fucking caused us not to be able to get in the cab right there.
You hit me from behind, you dirty. When you go to prison, then I got hands out to you. Come on, he's the one. Who's it? Who's it?
Get out of here.
And it's so funny because he was saying that I made a scene. I was the one making a scene, and he's the one.
Where the fuck are the police? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Where the Japs?
you weasels, you hit a man from
Where
behind
the
you. Call yourself a
Japos
fucking...
at?
You're talking about cowards. And,
Capos,
man, if we had a fair fight, you
Japos.
would be done. Yo, what do you mean you wouldn't be done? He's a rat. He's a rat. Your son is a piece of shit.
Anybody who can fight, anybody who has any experience fighting, no, you don't talk about it. You be about it. Listen, this is 9 minutes now. Like, look at this. Now, 9 minutes. 9 fucking minutes. Okay. David Davidson says he keeps saying you hit him. No, I pushed him. I fucking pushed him. 9 minutes, guys. He still freaks out for 14 more minutes, and I'm gonna play every fucking minute to show you guys the absolute truth of that night. So here's attempt number 2. This is the second attempt of me trying to get my mom. I said, "Mom, run with me. Let's get you into a taxi." Watch what he does.
Hand him this. Hand him.
Same criminal. Dangerous, criminal.
No? You're done. You told. You physical. You coward. You weasel. You dirtbag. Your time's up. Oh. Ha! Karma's coming your way, you silly cunt.
I'm gonna give you the key to get back.
Where the police?
Money?
No, what's gonna happen?
This guy's crazy.
Listen how scared my mom is of this fucking psychopath, bro. He wouldn't even let me put my mom in a taxi to get her away to safety. That's how fucking deranged this guy is, bro. Okay. So, Thomas Anderson says, "Why are you running away? Let your mom run away." My mom doesn't know how to navigate in Tokyo. I've been trying twice here to put her in taxis and send her away, and he keeps on blocking.
John, what's gonna happen?
I don't
even know the address of the place. I have no Wi-Fi. I'm not helping.
You coward, you hit a man from behind you, weasel. You're right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How do you hit a man from behind? How do you hit a man? You attack me from behind.
I don't even know the address.
He's crazy.
Can't set to you on this. You're like, fuck you know. Where the fucking police? Where the fucking police, man? Fucking lose my head here, man.
John, leave that guy alone. He's crazy.
What do you mean? That's on camera. He attacked me.
John, don't touch him. Don't.
Oh, we trying to go with you.
Sure. Talk, bro. Talk. That's all you got, bro.
All you got your fucking YouTube and weasel you. All you do is talk on YouTube. Danica, ¿qué está haciendo con nosotros? ¿Cómo está handy? Where the fucking police?
He said, somebody call the police.
Danica, ¿qué
This
está
guy's a
haciendo con
criminal.
nosotros?
Somebody call the police. This guy's a criminal.
¿Cómo está handy? ¿Qué está haciendo, guys? Where the fuck are the police, like? You think you're getting away, you silly fool? You silly rat. You think you're getting away? You're going to jail. You dope. Danica, where the case at you on the good night? How is there no police, like? I'm crazy, am I, you dirty weasel? You say you weasel. You see me and you had to go, man, I swear to God. Yeah, you did, you go to jail.
Full of it.
Oh, man, you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag. You're a weasel. You're a rat. You're a rapist. You're a fucking... Your son's a rapist.
Now he's saying I'm a rapist. Now he says, your son's a rapist. Your son's a rat. He's a rapist. All these things. It's funny because actually he got accused of something happening in regards to SA in Sendai, where he used to live, and multiple police showed up at his house. And this guy has a terrible reputation in Tokyo. Bro, women, you know what's funny? It was notorious. Women would hook up with him one night and never talk to him again. And he would always understand, like, why do they always leave me? Why do they always leave me? Because they figure out you're a fucking loser.
Where the police? Rapist? I'm a rapist. You heard that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Rapist, got it. Cool. Where's the police? Where the fuck are the police?
Find the police. Where are the police? Where are the police? Someone tell the police.
I live in the name of the building was Hamlet Sanding.
I don't live there anymore.
Come on, fuck, where the police? Where the fuck are the police?
No, he's not gonna hurt you. No.
Do something. I'm here. Let's do it man to man. Man to man. Right now, you do it from behind, will you? You're weasel you.
And
Where the fuck are the police? Where the fuck are the police? Call the police. Someone fucking pass get the girl outside.
Somebody help me.
Fucking hell, like, fucking
That's what he's
hell,
saying.
what's
Someone
going
help
on?
me.
How the fuck, man? Losing my mind here. You're going to jail, you scumbag. Do something! Man to man! Man to man, you hit me from behind!
It's amazing to see him slander me in live. Like, you're a rapist, you're a fucking woman abuser, you hit me. Like, making up these lies and manipulation on the fucking spot. It's adorable. It's cute.
Jonathan.
Weezy, you're going to jail with that. Rat. Do something. You hit me from behind, you scumbag! You hit me right now then. You scumbag. You rat. You scummy little rat. Your son's a scummy little rat. That guy takes that. That guy. Fucking on the guy sticker in. Hey, come on, like, what the fuck? Fucking police, like, why?
You think Alba and Preach are gonna do like an expose video on this guy and his behavior? Do you think they're gonna, you know? What do you think of that? You think they're gonna have their selective moral outrage? They could edit the fuck out of this video, right?
You attacked me from behind, you scumbag. Attack me. You scumbag. You absolute weasel, you absolute scumbag! You scumbag! Danica, ¿qué es acción que no sé?
Somebody call the police. Listen to how crazy he gets. Listen, this is funny. Listen to him. Listen to his voice, bro.
You absolute weasel, you absolute scumbag! You scumbag, Danica, ¿qué es acción de corazón? Oh man! ¿Qué es acción?
Police.
¿Qué es acción, oigáis?
Police, please.
How is it? Like, what fucking ¿qué es acción?
Where are the police? We're laughing at him. Street.
You're going to jail, boy. Don't stop the taxi. I put my mom in there only. Let her go. You're going to jail. Let
And I said, let my mom go. Don't stop the taxi. Let me put my mom in there.
my mom go.
No.
She can go. I'm not stopping.
No,
Don't stop the taxi. She
Jonathan,
can go
no.
anywhere she wants. You're not getting in that taxi. ¿Qué es acción de corazón? Don't fucking stop the next taxi. My mom's getting in. Don't fucking do that. Danica, ¿qué es acción con handling this?
Here we go.
Let
Try
my
to...
mom get in this taxi. No, you're got you. Let my mom get in this taxi. Stop harassing me. Let my mom get in this taxi. You gonna hold her up? I'm holding you up. No, I'm gonna put her in the taxi. Go on. Let my mom go. Let my mom stay here then. Go away.
And a third time, third chance, try to put my mom in a taxi. Stops her.
What's the money? Wait.
I keep going. Let's go. This guy's crazy. Fucking crazy.
He is. He's a nutcase.
Keep going. You weasel rat too. Come on. ¿Qué estás tú onegaishimasu? ¿Qué onda con esto handiness? ¿Qué onda con los años onegaishimasu? Fuck, man. Fuck! ¿Qué estás tú
Oh shit! Oh my
This is your
God.
source, Abba and Preach. This is your source. This is your
the
fucking
plug.
source.
Pluggy plug.
You're a fucking scumbag, a woman abusing bitch. Woman abusing, got it. Got it. Woman abusing. You got that film too, right? Cool. Make this woman abusing, got it. More life. What do you do? You blast the girl in the face. Come on, come on, Mom. What the fuck? Hey, man. Fuck, man.
Let's see, Walter Paladin says, you exercise so much restraint. I would have told my mom, stay in the corner, and then I'd knocked his ass out. See, the thing is, once I pushed him to the floor and I saw him pull out his phone and start recording me, I automatically knew I was dealing with a fucking pussy. I automatically knew. I was like, wow, this guy's gonna fucking, after talking all that shit, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock this fucking guy out. I'm gonna beat this fucking guy's ass. I'm gonna destroy this guy. Talk. When I saw him pick himself up off the ground and pull out his phone and start recording me, I knew right then and there I was dealing with a fucking pussy. Period. Am I wrong? If you think Mac is a pussy, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he's not a pussy, put a 2. I just want to see what you guys have to say.
You have your train card?
I don't know. I can look.
Screaming for the police.
John, don't touch his
Jesus. Stop. Stop, my boy. My boy, you freaking out, my boy. My boy, you need to chill out, my boy.
Oh, yeah, call the cops.
No, don't.
No, I will call the cops.
I'm trying to buy my mom. At this point, I'm trying to put my mom on the train and get her out of there because we walked to the train station.
Train.
And he's telling the police that I punched him from behind. I punched him from behind. This guy. So, at any point during that video, did you see where he said that I hid behind my mother? Did anybody see that? I didn't see it. I have LASIK for my eyes too, and I was there. My vision's pretty solid. Okay. And then if you don't believe me, take a look here. That's his Instagram, or that's his shit. This rat bastard that you looked for Intergame, Jonathan Pigwood, the coward runs up on me from behind and punches me in the back of the head, then runs away hiding behind his mother. A total coward and scumbag. Absolute joke that people look up to this shit stain. Did anybody see me do anything other than try to protect my mom? Because I would like to know. I'm waiting. Okay. So, what happened? Well,
big boy basketball.
He
big boy basketball.
wanted to go the route of a pussy, a bitch ass. There he is again at the station, crying to the police after talking all that shit. Okay. Right? But if you take a look and remember about Abba and Preach deleting that video recently. Now, Abba and Preach deleted that video. That was the most recent one, right? And it was really funny to see because what ended up happening was Mac really isn't that smart, all right? And my lawyer is one of the best lawyers in Tokyo. She was actually asked to do commentary on the Carlos Ghosn case. If you guys know what the Carlos Ghosn case is, you understand that's a very high-profile case. Well, what we did was, since Mac wanted to go the legal route, we served him. That's his address. That's his front door. I know where this guy lives. Okay. And we served him with the legal letter. Mac is now under investigation for multiple crimes that he's committed. He wanted to go the legal route. Well, guess what? Now we're going to go the legal route. And what we have here is revenge served up ice cold.
Ice cold.
Okay.
Drink.
Mac is guilty of the defamation in the penal code of the Japanese law, Article 230, insult of the penal code, absolute Article 231, and intimidation, penal code, Article 222, paragraph 1, as well as the penal code of civil code, Article 709 of the civil code. So I am now suing Mac the Day Gamer for 4 million Japanese yen, and he needs to provide a video apologizing for everything he's done, or because what he has done is criminal as well as civil, we are pursuing him now in criminal court, and we are also pursuing him in civil court. So I am going to sue the absolute brakes off of you, Mac. But I'll give you this, Mac. I know you're watching at home. I am going to make your life a litigation nightmare. I'm going to sue you until we take all your money, we garnish your wages from your Japanese bank account. You didn't comply with the request, and that's okay. Because now, if you think I'm fucking around, I am not. You're going to catch a criminal charge for criminal defamation, as well as the other laws you have broken. And I'm going to sue you. And I'm going to keep suing you because you have no money to defend yourself against me. We could have handled this one-on-one. But I am not like you, Mac. I am not a fucking punk ass bitch who will run my fucking mouth endlessly. Okay? And my offer still stands. You have my phone number. Call me. Call me.
You
I
played
will
around and
gladly
you messed
kick
around,
your fucking
and
ass
now it's
any day of the
time
week.
to
Pick
go
up the phone
around
and call
the
me
block.
when my mom is not there. And call me when you're not there fucking calling the police. But you and I both know you're a fucking bitch. You're
You
a
and I
pussy.
both
And
know.
this is the only way you can beat me. But
This is the way.
you can't beat me. Because at the end of the day, I tell the truth. And you're a
Because
lying
at
rat
the
fuck.
end of the
And you're a
day-
pussy. Because at the end of the day, when push came to shove,
When the
to
push
fight me
became a pulley,
or call the
became
police,
an arm day,
you
and
called
then
the
became
police.
a black and white
You
set
fucked
day.
around, you found out. Okay? And now,
You
just so you
messed
guys
around,
know,
and you went
this
around
guy
town.
is running around telling people he's lucky that I didn't encounter him in Ireland because he would have stabbed me. Adorable. Adorable. Okay? Just going to give myself a big W on that one. So, it's always the guys that are projecting their shit, right? And then there is one other potential leaker as well, who was also in the group chat. Ironically, him and Mac hated each other. But I'm just going to address this real quick because he's also getting his legal letter, which I have right here. If you don't believe me, I'll show it to you. There's a second legal letter. Right here. Okay. Now, the second guy was a short-time friend of mine. And remember I told you, take a look at the previous censored chat? Well, his name is Federico Monticelli. And Federico, he's got a colorful past. Let's just put it that way. He used to be a friend of mine, but I had a house party. And if you guys have been following me since 2021, Federico was in my house, and he coordinated everybody to come over. And somebody stole my Rolex, okay? I had a beautiful Rolex that was a prized item of mine that I bought myself as a present, okay? The Rolex was a gorgeous Datejust, and somehow, after him inviting all his friends and him mysteriously leaving the house in the middle of the party, my Rolex had turned up missing. I filed a police report. Luckily, my house was insured and I got fully compensated for my Rolex and 10%, because in Japan, when you get something stolen from your house like that, they offer you something called a condolences fee. So I got a 10% up charge on top of my Rolex, which is really good factoring in inflation at the time. This was the Rolex that was stolen from me, and I was pretty sure Federico was the one who did it. Look at that beautiful Rolex. I loved it. I really missed it. I really do miss it. It has like the diamonds are tastefully placed it right here. And this guy was responsible, in my opinion, for stealing it. I have no evidence against it, but it was him and his friends that fucking did this. Police report was filed, and he refused to do anything to help me. He's begged me to come back into his life, and I've rejected him. And recently, this guy saw me on the recent episode of the Fresh and Fit podcast. Take a look here. This is on the episode recently that I was there on my recent tour. And he says, 5,000 Japanese yen.
Take my money.
He says, MLD is the man in Tokyo. And definition of practice what you preach. Awesome seeing his deserved continuing success. Nice comment, right? But 1 week later, some YouTuber named The Saint and Sinner was doing a breakdown of me and trying to smear me for the whole Valuetainment money case, which we're going to get into that next. And here is what he had to say. 2,000 yen. I met MLD and hanged out with MLD in Tokyo, where he lives, and have seen firsthand be violent and aggressive with women if they hurt his feelings by rejecting him. A complete insecure, phony guy like all the red pill gurus. You see these fucking these snakes? Okay? Fucking clout chasing
Puerto Rico,
snake.
Costa Rico.
He got liposuction and sells a fitness course. So I don't
Rico,
sell
Costa
anything. I have a
Rico.
free fitness course called Body Fitness Max. I don't sell anything. And this is him because you have, in order to donate in Japanese yen, you have to be located in Japan because YouTube does this geo-tracking thing. All right? So, interesting. Interesting, right? Ralph says, can we get a closer picture of him? Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. I wanted to show you what this guy pretends to be. Okay. This is his Instagram where he tries to be this super macho guy, and he always was really insecure when I hung out with him, and I never understood why. So here he is. That's his Instagram. Mr. fucking alpha male. Look how tough and alpha this guy. Look at this guy, bro. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose, right? I always was suspicious of guys like this. And he's taking the photos, trying to look cool. But he is also spreading lies and slander about me. He was recently fired from his job at Robert Walters because he was accused of sexual harassment. That's the rumor going around Tokyo. And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to serve this guy the legal letter here soon. But, guys, if you're going to come at me, I really need you to do me a favor and not have any skeletons in your closet. Because this clout-chasing sack of shit, well, turns out we ran a little search on him using Pim Eyes. And that's him right there. You might be asking, what are all these photos? Well, he does gay cam stuff. Well, pretending to be an alpha male. There he is there in the bathroom. We all know what's happening there, right? Okay. Tasty Italian on CDN3 Live Sex Cam. Okay. Oh, look like he's about to bust that nut right there. Don't bust that nut yet there, Federico. Juicy Italian. Okay. That's really great. Static.cambb.xxx. Tasty Italian C. Okay. Here's another one on his little gay cam sites. Raphael is thick. I guess that was his fake little stage name. And there's the other leaker trying to fucking come at me and smear me and say all this bullshit with his bipolar fucking bullshit. And let's see what did he say about me? What did he say? He said,
Puerto Rico, Costa Rico, Federico.
I met and hanged out with MLD in Tokyo, where he lives, and have seen firsthand be violent and aggressive with women if they hurt his feelings by rejecting him. Demonstrably false. A complete insecure, phony guy like all the red pill weirdos. Again, phony guy. Okay, so pretending to be some big tough alpha male, but then you're doing gay cam shit on Chatterbait, and you're trying to fucking paint me as a fucking bad guy? Is that where we are here? Okay. Yeah, that is where we are. Okay. In addition to that, believe me, here's his Chatterbait profile. Okay. Base Tokyo, Japan. Right there. Right. So, the legal letter for Federico is also here. And I'll be handling him properly. And he is in violation of the Penal Code 230, 231 and article of the Citical Code 709. And he's gonna have to pay up too, or you're gonna catch a charge. So I just advise everybody, if you're gonna come after me, make sure you come after me with the fucking truth and only the truth, because I'm not to be fucked with. Let's go to the super chats. That was a long one, because we're going to enter the final 2 chapters now. Okay. So let's see. Yes, somebody says your dark humor. Okay, no, there's a shout out to Zena. Zena, thank you so much for the donation. She says $4.99. I'm so mad. I went to like the video and unsub by accident and had to resub just to be locked out of comments. But WMLD, thank you so much. Leonard Burke, big shout out to you, MLD. You have helped change my life so far for the better. I don't give a fuck what the haters say. You're good for this community. I know that you have nothing but good intentions. I know I do. I just had to, this is the biggest fucking slander attack on my life, so I had to fucking rebuttal it. Crazy Champion 1999, ignore this nonsense, bro. Just keep up the work and spreading value. Thank you so much. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. I gotta add the Don DeMarco to my fucking soundboard. $49.99. We stand by you. Let's challenge Anus and Reach to a triple threat match. MG, Zerka, MLD versus Apple, Peach, and Playback or Penguin. These reaction dudes need to be slapped. Well, I mean, bro, none of these guys would accept a fight, bro. These guys are all pussies. They're all guaranteed, verified fucking pussies. Ridoku, learn from his mistakes. Focus on your game. $1.99 super chat. RSX 32A, $50. What are your thoughts on Red Pillar infighting on this topic, such as Rich Cooper? Rich Cooper's irrelevant, bald, old man, bro. Like, nobody likes the guy. Dude, the guy fucking sells pheromone soap. Really? Like, if anybody's a fucking grifter, pheromone soap? Really? You're gonna rub soap on you and women are gonna like you. Richard Cooper is the biggest snake in this whole place, bro. You want to talk about what this guy says behind the scenes? I wouldn't even stoop to his level. But if you saw how he really thinks about you guys at home, you'd be surprised. Casey Morgan, MLD. Mom MLD is a beast. We love her so much. Love you, mama. Yudi Vasquez. You didn't deserve that. Your mom definitely didn't deserve that tag. You're smart for not knocking him out. I mean, it would be easy. It's light work. Uncle Luke, $1985 super chat. That's what Fresh and Fit should do to Apple and Peach. Sue their ashes for defamation. Well, Mac's going to be handled because this Thursday I actually have an appointment with the police department, and we're going to begin the formal proceedings for suing him. We've already what you saw me do was serve the legal letter, and if you don't believe me, that was served on May 31st. Go to his Twitter right now and watch how he stopped saying shit exactly on May 31st. Watch. Go to his Twitter right now. You guys at home, Mac the Day Gamer 1. Go check it out. And I think that he hit up Alba and Preach and asked them to delete the video. Because of Alba and Preach, I'm going to sue Mac into absolute poverty. Because we could have handled it like men.
He's gonna Conor McGregor it. Federico Castorico.
We're in our final 2 chapters now. Chapter 6 is Valuetainment Money, Fat Nat, and Big Angela. The allegation is this, that I couldn't handle the heat from female panelists debating me, so I walked off the show. Okay. This is false, okay? This was touted on by Destiny, his whore wife, with her fucking nasty yellow teeth, and all of these used up, bum-ass fucking
Peasants. The peasant class. My boy.
And I just said that like this guy has no game because I watched his Red Pill Bachelor shit and I was just like, dude, this guy's so fucking cringe. And I think he got
Why do you do that, my boy?
messed up hair. You see the hair's like popping up right here. Drives me crazy. But that was on Victory Talk with my man, my mentor, fucking Brandon Carter on May 24th. Okay? May 24th.
content, I would say unsubscribe for Valuetainment money. Don't get shit because it's clear that there is some kind of nefarious agenda. And you can feign ignorance, you can feign stupidity, but this keeps on happening again and again and again. This is not a one-off. This is not a two-off. This is not a three-off. Okay, this is happening again and again and again and again. And it's not. I'm sorry, but I would
All right,
never
y'all.
be
I'm gonna
willing
catch y'all
to put a
later.
fucking
Peace.
thumbnail